Have Coffee with Michelle is sponsored by Cincinnati Museum Center. Time to come have coffee with a Cincinnati icon, man of the wild, and awesome storyteller, Thane Maynard of the Cincinnati Zoo. So hold on to your coffee. We're in for an animal adventure, and Thane takes me on a ride, a spin around the zoo, up and down and around and round. It's one of the newest additions to the Cincinnati Zoo, a carousel that is fun to ride, especially fun beside the one and only Thane Maynard. Off the ride, Thane is equally as fun with a million stories to tell.
Yeah, you're a good girl, Fiona.
You got your start at Channel 9. Tell me about that.
It was almost 50 years ago when I first started at the zoo. The zoo would regularly send animals down to Channel 9 and be on live on the Uncle Al show. We didn't lose any animals, that's good.
That's good.
It's always a risk because those, those live sets are very complicated. But people all over the place, cords all over the place. One snake did get misplaced, but I caught it before I went home, so it all worked out.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because who knows where it could have ended up.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of places to hide in a TV studio.
And the rest, as they say, is history. A remarkable career. And the best part of it all?
Well, this is exciting. We're listening to the deer give alarm calls, and they're looking into the forest over there. To be honest, Michelle, the one that is most heartening from having been here so long, I and everybody in the zoo business comes because we love animals. And obviously that's true. That's why we're here. But anywhere I go, from the flying pig to the gas station, from Cleves to Terrace Park, people have zoo stories. This is a zoo town. We're the biggest draw in town. We outdraw the Reds, we outdraw all the sports. This is it. Biggest draw in the county, biggest draw in the city. And all those families have these crazy stories of their kids went to zoo camp and grew up to be veterinarians.
In fact, 2 of Thane's own children became biologists. For Thane, the zoo is home, the best fit for living his best life.
I'm a people person and an animal person, so a zoo's a good blend.
She seems to, she likes to smell. Hat, she wants to introduce herself.
Well, I had not planned to be a zoo guy. I had planned to go to Africa and bang around and chase after animals, but my college girlfriend rolled into Ann Arbor, Michigan, where I was in grad school, and the next thing you know, we got married. And one day, like every boy everywhere, I woke up and said, I should probably get a job. I'd never thought about that. So I don't think I'm going to get to go drive around in a truck in Africa. So it was right place at the right time.
Right time.
Often people will ask me, what's your favorite animal? And they assume it's Fiona or the peregrine falcon. But in fact, we have a special guest.
Oh boy.
Named Cruncher. And Cruncher is my favorite animal at the zoo.
Hi, Cruncher.
She is a 3.5-year-old American alligator.
Oh boy.
And just a terrific animal. Alligators are a great symbol of conservation.
Yes.
They've made a big comeback. I grew up in Central Florida. And in the 1960s, when I was a little kid, people didn't have air conditioning. Everybody spent all their time down by a lake or a river. There was no parental supervision whatsoever.
Right.
And so the biggest thing that could happen is if we could ever catch a baby alligator. Now, they're very small when they're born. They're like the size of a dinner knife with legs. One this size, a wild one, would bite the tar out of you. But this one's used to it.
Thanks a lot, Thane. I was thinking about holding Cruncher.
Cruncher knows me. You can pet her. She won't hurt you. Yeah. It's best not to pet her on the head. Yeah. There you are. Looking good.
You're holding the.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're good. Well, just grab it. It's not going to hurt you. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't she great? Feel those? Those are special plates under her skin. Those are protection on the neck. There's some bigger ones. It's all right.
Thane's come a long way since his days of growing up in Central Florida, and he wouldn't trade the journey for anything.
If you find something you're really passionate about, it'll work fine. And if you find something you're not passionate about, it's never going to work. So that's how it goes.
What do you really care about? What does Thane really care about?
Well, I'm fortunate to have a wonderful family, 3 grown daughters, a great wife. They all keep me under control.
Under control, and yet in the wild every day, with everything that comes with it, the ups and downs, the round and round. Thane is the eternal optimist, sharing his love of wildlife with the world, come what may.
In spite of having seen all the facts, I remain joyful. And people are resilient, the earth's self-healing. So nature's built to come back.
The circle of life.
Cheers.
And cheers to that.
Thanks, Michelle.
And Thane, as always, is a delight fun spending time with him, and I can't tell you the last time I was on a carousel, but loved it. In case you're wondering what's coming next at the Cincinnati Zoo, look for elephants from Ireland in the fall, as well as sea otters. And from the zoo to the symphony we go. Coming up next time on Come Have Coffee, we're spending some very special moments with musical director Louis Langray, an amazing talent, and what a genuine, warm, and wonderful man. Looking forward to sharing my chat with Louis before he leaves Cincinnati for Paris. He's made such a mark here, and we get all of the emotions. Next time on Come Have Coffee. You may know their names, but how well do you really know Cincinnati's most prominent people? Come Have Coffee gives you a glimpse, a chance to get to know them a lot better. Find WCPO 9 everywhere you stream and search Come Have Coffee.